merry readers, come cozy in. Let the story time begin with Robin and the Marys.
Hi Merry Readers! Today is October 8th and that means it's time for our first ever 3-chapter day. So today we will have chapters 21, 22, and 23, and just like I've done on 2-chapter days, they will be split into separate videos. So this video will have chapter 21, and then there will be 2 more videos that will be posted shortly afterwards for chapters 22 and 23. As with all of my other videos, this is a spoiler-filled video. That means that from here on out there will be spoilers for chapters 21 and everything that came before. So if you haven't had a chance to read up to chapter 21 in A Discovery of Witches, please feel free to save this video for later. And with that, I'm going to jump right in. These videos are going to be concise and brief, so that way we can dive into them a little bit more in the comments, and just so that way you don't have as much to watch on this day. Diana wakes to a vampire bearing breakfast and kisses, the calm before the storm. She and Matthew spend the morning studying Aurora Consurgens, where she discovers 2 new illuminations by the artist Burgo Lenoir, the Moon Queen, shadowed and pleading to be seen, and the Sun King, lying and waiting for rebirth. Their dialogue on resurrection mirrors the tension between them and hints at Matthew's Lazarus badge. But peace ends when Domenico, a Venetian vampire and old rival, appears at the gates of Septor. Smooth, cruel, and dangerous, he's not there for nostalgia. He's there on behalf of the congregation, the ancient council that enforces the covenant forbidding love between witches, vampires, and demons. Ysabeau and Mart rush to Diana's side as Matthew faces Domenico. The family raises the black Ouroboros banner, alerting the entire village that danger has arrived. From the tower, Ysabeau explains the covenant: no interspecies relationships, no interference in human religion or politics, and strict secrecy about creature existence. Ysabeau warns that breaking it could get Matthew killed. She begs Diana to walk away, but Diana refuses. As the chapter ends, Matthew rides into the forest, a storm gathering around him, and Diana realizes this love has now become a war. So the settings for this chapter is Matthew's library, Septor Gardens, and the tower. The characters, we have Diana, Matthew, Ysabeau, Domenico, and Mart. And then for the historical and academic Easter eggs, we have, of course, the Aurora Consurgens again, Burgo Lenoir's illuminations, and the biblical and alchemical parallels that are just sprinkled throughout this chapter. Magic Watch, we have the Moon Queen and the Sun King, mirror of Diana and Matthew, shadow and light. Diana's anger at Domenico makes her magic tingle again, and the Ouroboros banner is both a magical symbol and a family warning. Mood and tone, it's political, electric, and intimate. The energy shifts from tenderness to confrontation. The chapter reads a little bit like Beauty and the Beast meets Game of Thrones with diplomacy. Symbols and details, we have banners and boundaries, protection through power and heritage. We have the moon and sun imagery, so rebirth, transformation, and duality. And then we have breakfast and study, fleeting normalcy in a world ready to burn it down. For the romance watch, we have breakfast, kisses, and quiet touches melt into fear and fury as the chapter goes on. This is where love becomes rebellion. Overall vibe and chapter strength, this is definitely one of the more cinematic chapters. Politics, prophecy, and protection swirl together. The covenant is no longer abstract, it's becoming personal. Foreshadowing, we have the covenant will define everything that follows. Domenico's courtesy visit hints that greater powers are already in motion, and Diana's Moon Queen imagery foreshadows her destiny as both light and shadow. So my discussion question for today is, if you were Diana, faced with the congregation's threat, would you walk away to protect Matthew or defy them and risk everything for love? So I would love to hear your thoughts below, and with that, I will see you over at the next video for chapter 22. Bye!
So merry readers, close your eyes. Let the stories lift and rise. Till next time, when lights will gleam, we're bright.